Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake, where we get to stare at the burning wreckage. Yeah, it's a cheery episode already. Should I look back there for loot? I mean, I've technically already been there. Should I look back? I'll look back just in case something appeared now. Out of the wreckage and all, or not. I mean, doesn't look like despite it's because the mini map isn't updated for the new reality. Let's see, how far back can I go? Let's find out. Yeah, looks like this is it. There's no other path through. Okay, now we watch Cloud's biceps some more and make our way through. At least that Cloud bicep watching session was relatively short.
I didn't really think that...
Oh, you two survived? How did you two survive?
What do we do now? What you were hired to do. Get these people out of here.
That is very much not what he was hired to do, but whatever. I mean, at least you're alive? It's something. Just not much.
It wasn't an accident, was it?
How would I know? You stop it with that talk.
Well, that's all super depressing.
Where you going?
Aerith's house. It's in the Sector 5 slums.
And that's where Marlene is?
Where we hope she is.
Tell me she is. Give me something to hang on to. Even if she's not, I won't blame you for it, I swear. Who am I kidding? I'd probably try to tear your head off.
At least Barrett's self-aware, right?
Hey, Tifa. Know anything about ancients?
I know I've heard of them, at least.
They come up in planetology books. Meant to be the original stewards of the planet. Could even commune with it, talk to it and stuff.
Cloud gonna flash back to the flowers? No, okay. You okay there, Cloud?
My veins flows the blood of ancients.
Whatever you say, Sephiroth.
This planet is my birthright.
Whatever you say, big S man. Hey, why are you here, buddy?
You have failed again, I see.
Ouch, that's cold.
But through suffering, you will grow strong. Isn't that what you want?
Cloud?
It's okay. Cloud's only going a little crazy.
It's nothing. Let's go.
You know, it been a while since we got to see Cloud be insane, so it's really nice they brought that back in this chapter.
It's like there's a hole in the sky.
Yep, that's pretty much accurate. If the plate's your sky, then right now there definitely is a hole in the sky.
Wait.
Over there.
You don't think this is our fault?
What the hell are they doing here?
Their jobs, probably. Just focus on seeing Marlene again. Nothing else.
Paralyzed with fear. I'm serious.
Are there who? Are there Shinra soldiers somewhere that I'm missing?
Gonna get a better chance.
'Cause the other Shinra soldiers were elsewhere. I already have that song, right? Yeah, cool. There's a chance there's other side stuff I can do here right now, but I'll be real, not in the mood. I'll come back and do it later. I'll talk to her at least.
Well, this is a fine mess.
How bad is it here?
Compared to Sector 7, we're doing fine. But that's hardly an accomplishment. However, did it come to this? I don't like not knowing what's going on.
Well, get used to it. That'll be your life for the next while. Especially towards the end here. Not of this particular game, but of this whole series of games.
Biggs too. They were both in pretty bad shape. But Wedge wasn't up there with them. He got out.
All right.
Yeah. The ghosts of riders past don't let anyone go.
Come on now. There's no need to be afraid.
On the one hand, I was gonna say, why does it seem like Barrett knows the way?
We gotta go find the others.
Huh?
If we don't look for them, who will?
Right.
Hey, Cloud. Gonna need your help with it, too.
Right.
You know, I like how at some point Cloud just stopped asking for pay, and I think it's really cute that, like, they just, like, he just stopped asking and no one's brought it up. I was gonna say, though, that, you know, how does Barrett know the way? But I'm like, right, he's been living in the slums for a while. He's probably been to Sector 5 before. At some point. Like, at some point, he probably went out this way.
My
Okay,
ears are still ringing from it.
got a bit of a walk, but it's okay. We're almost there
This
now.
is Sector 5, right? So where's this place you said Marlene is?
Where I think she is. It's a house on the other side of town.
Well, come on then. Pick up the pace.
I'm going as fast as you are.
You said pick up the pace, so now we run.
Anywhere near the house is safe. Doesn't feel like it. I'm just thinking of all the lives lost.
Think it's true what they said about Avalanche?
I hear news, but I don't see a TV.
Is there another explosion?
Oh, it's all the way up there. Okay, it's just above where I was looking.
To ascertain the cause of the plate collapse and to determine if
Oh yeah, man, they really got to figure out what the cause of that was. Mm-hmm.
officials currently believe that the bombings of Mako reactors 1 and 5 may be a contributor.
Oh yeah, sure.
Once again,
Is there another explosion?
Look, I'm not saying that Zack had the right idea, but I am saying that fighting 10,000 Shinra soldiers doesn't sound like a bad plan right now. And to those of you who don't get that, well, I didn't actually spoil anything, so, you know. Other than that Zack is someone who fights soldiers. Soldiers in the general sense, not soldier in the capital letter sense. You know, have to specify that in this game. I do like the aesthetic that it's night, super dark, air's filled with dust from, you know, the dust cloud from what just happened.
That's the house.
Marlene! Marlene!
Hey, let's not panic Aerith's mother too much. Okay, yeah, he's already in there, huh? Why is that flower over there moving? Guess it's supposed to be moving in the wind? I was going to explore, but it's got me in slow mode until I enter the room here, so I'll explore in a bit.
Where's Marlene? Is she here? sorry. I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene. She's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a pink dress today.
Upstairs.
Huh? Oh.
I said she's sleeping.
I want to see her too.
Bear trying to sneak
Come
is
on.
hilarious.
Let's go look in on her.
Keep it down. Don't wake her.
This is gonna be another don't step on the things challenge.
Maybe you should join your friend upstairs. Keep it down. Don't wake her.
So, Elmira, I know you told me never to talk to your daughter again, but we're cool, right? Like we cool? We cool? Glad to hear it. Treasure.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Yo, Barrett, can you just reach over and open the treasure chest while you're there?
Shh.
Tifa's right, I should be quiet. Is that a no, Barrett? Okay. I'll do it later.
Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Because she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that. She must trust you all a great deal.
Like how Cloud's not correcting her.
Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering. About 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines. But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him. But he didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray. And that's how I met her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words. My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me.
She's quite the convincer.
It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories. Like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility. And how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, She said no. This one. Right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that. She'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Coming! No! Go away!
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land. Some believe the promised land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us—
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us
Aerith
knew
is
that
not a very
wasn't
good
true.
liar.
That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back
Kind of.
home once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you? Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Guys,
Okay.
there's not a bar left. Maybe that underground section might have made it, but the above ground section, it is actually just gone.
Take care of yourselves now.
I'm gonna just stealthily climb up here for no particular reason and see if I can. Don't mind me, Marlene. I'm just gonna. Dude. Anyway, so now that we got that, let's continue on. Okay. We'll look around a bit on our way. back to make sure that nothing has been added anywhere. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything new here.
The main entrance to Sector 7 is buried under rubble now. So how are we supposed to get back inside?
Underground passage in the park.
Good plan.
But how do we get to the park?
I know another way to get there. Aerith showed me before.
This ancient girl knows her stuff.
Oh, I get to go back through that area. Cool. Sounds fun.
My heart is still pounding.
Which way do I need to leave town for that? That way, okay. Oh, wait. Hey, buddy. Let me turn to my quests.
I'm glad to see that you're okay. In these
You don't need to
trying
sound so
times,
surprised.
I hope to develop new materia to help us endure.
Sure. Just, let me buy that new materia you were just referring to.
Cloud, I have come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it? Cloud,
Sure, I'll do my
I've registered a new
best.
Summon's battle intel request. Please, take a look.
Oh
I need
boy.
you to defeat the summon entity so I can complete the materia.
Sounds fun. Apparently I've already completed one of this set. Probably, yeah, the SS one. So I have to acquire all 16 weapon abilities. Huh, I'm at 13 out of 16. I would have thought there were more weapons, but apparently not. Have to master all 12 types of magic materia. Oh, this is the last set, isn't it? Actually, no, there's probably one more set after this that's master, other things. Okay, let's...
I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far.
Yeah, you're welcome. Just mark that as complete, thanks.
I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
Yeah, I know. Which gives me the enemy skill materia. Oh boy! Means I can now learn enemy skills, which is actually really nice. I'm going to equip that on someone right now.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Yes. Okay, materia and equipment. Which piece of materia do I have on that I need the least? Steadfast block is probably the least useful to me now. At the very least, enemy skill is better than steadfast block, so. Is there somewhere I can see a list of what enemy skills I know? Because you could do that in the original. If there is, it's somewhere else in the menus, and I'm not sure where it would be. So, we'll ignore that for right now. And...
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Just, let's do that newest VR mission, Leviathan, which allows us to get the Leviathan materia. Well, let's fight Leviathan.
You to ready
then.
your portable battle simulator.
Oh boy, I love my portable battle simulator. It's my favorite thing. Okay, we gotta do this fast because there's only like 5 minutes left on this episode, so you know. Move quick, Cloud! Okay, we have to attack the head, I guess? Oh no, attacking the body's good too. Okay, let's assess this thing.
I got your number.
Summon, recreate in virtual reality. This entity is a tutelary dragon deity said to protect people from natural disasters. Today, most of its worshippers live in the vicinity of Wutai. It's weak to thunder. In that case,
It's on you.
go Tifa, go! Charge up some MP, because I think she has... Does she have the highest level thunder magic, or just Barret? Well, she's got high enough level to cast Thundara, and you know what? Good enough. Okay, Barrett, cure Tifa real fast. Cloud, get some actions, get some barrier, like, gosh darn it. Took Tifa out before the heal landed. That is one annoying feature of the way that combat works in this, is you can be hit while healing, which, you know, it's not a thing in turn-based combat. You know, straight up can't happen. Okay, unfortunately I don't have any summons that... My barrier material level up already. Ugh. I want the thing that just halves all damage. Whatever, I think having magic damage is probably my best bet. Although, that probably looks like physical damage to me. I'm gonna just guard, because I realistically have no way of knowing where it's gonna come from. Okay, it's over there. Anyway. Keep having that magic damage taken. I'm just gonna drop a barrier on Barrett, and then have Barrett regret many things, chief among them not having...
Bring it.
Okay, there we go. Chief among them not having more offensive abilities. Okay, did it have... Yeah, I can't steal anything from it because it's not a... It's not a real boy. Ah, gosh, camera, why? Okay, what summons does everyone have? Ifrit's definitely not the right call because it's relatively resistant to fire. What does Barrett have? Barrett has Shiva. It's also resistant to ice, so I guess we're summoning Fat Choco then. I mean, at least I get the fun. I have a legitimate reason to summon the funniest summon I have equipped, so you know, there's that.
You're up.
Okay, Clyde, you need to get us some ether options. Also, I have hardly done any damage to this thing. Ow. The most annoying thing is how much this thing moved. Oh, I should have just blocked, huh? Clyde, Mega Potion Tifa before she gets knocked down by something. Thanks. Ugh. This fight feels like it would be much less annoying if I had Aerith, but you know, take what you can get, I guess. Also, my barriers wore off, which is really unfortunate. Anyway, so while it's relatively hittable, we have Tifa go somersault it while Cloud gets murdered. Cloud's gonna Mega Potion himself.
Keep it together.
Okay, Barrett, you gotta be. Gotta say, I don't approve of how little damage that was doing. It's seeing me, and I feel like that might take me. Yep. Yeah, I don't think I can beat that one just yet. At least not with my current material setup.
Match. However, I did manage to obtain valuable data, analyze and learn from your mistakes, so that you can claim victory next time.
You know, Chadley, I hope you appreciate that for that statement you're getting a swirly later, like... I hope you appreciate that.
All of your future battle intel submissions.
I don't even know where the nearest toilet with running water is in the slums. Might be above ground, but don't worry, I'll find one. Anyway, that's all for today's episode. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.